All right, guys, I do have a Tuesday morning editorial for you. You're going to love this one. This is a police chief out of Pinole, California, who was defending himself after hiring a fired deputy from Alameda County. Listen to my bird. She's never get a cockatiel. You won't be able to do editorials without hearing her. So the East Bay police chief hired a fired deputy who was fired from Alameda County in California, insisting a disgraced officer had shown personal growth. An East Bay police chief on Monday defended his decision to hire a former Alameda County sheriff deputy who had been fired after filing a false police report. Well, he had personal growth. What does that mean? He doesn't lie no more? But at least one law enforcement expert questioned the chief's reasoning, suggesting it was part of a trend of cops with bad records getting hired. They've been doing that for years. How many stories have we seen in Texas where a cop literally abuses someone and uses excessive use of force and violates their rights, and he gets hired in 2 towns over after being fired for committing assault? So this happens all the time, but this police chief's like, well, personal growth. Pinole Police Chief Neil Gang. Whoa, he's got the right name, doesn't he? Yeah. Neil Gang said in a statement Monday that Officer Josh Chaves was forthcoming about his firing in 2015 from Alameda County Sheriff's Department when he was hired for a job in a small Contra Costa County city last year after not working in law enforcement for 3 years. Well, he needs to continue not working in law enforcement forever, because he lied. Alameda County Sheriff Gregory Ahern had terminated then Chaves on January 22, 2015, after an internal investigation found the deputy had filed a false police report with another police agency lying about vandalism in his home, according to records released Saturday under the state's new police transparency law and first reported by the Bay Area News Group. Now, excuse me. Now, Aaron called Chaves' conduct contrary to how a member of law enforcement should be, adding there was no choice other than to dismiss him. Yeah, he filed a false police report. The firing was upheld by both the Review Board and the County Civil Service Commission, the records show. But while Pinole's police chief said Monday, we do not condone Chaves' actions, the chief said the officer had shown remorse. The officer had shown remorse and deserved a second chance. So you do condone his behavior. Well, we don't condone it. He won't do it here. Right. I'd buy that for $1. What movie was that? So the statement did not address credibility issues or whether Chaves' firing affects his ability to testify in court. Gang had no further comment. A policing expert said Monday that Chaves' credibility as a witness in court will likely be an issue. He could be very impeachable on the stand. Yeah, he's a liar. Do we have to draw it in neon crayon? Small departments get cognitive denial. They turn away and hope for the best, said Stanford University law professor Robert Weisberg. The problem, Weisberg was quoted as saying, the problem is that if he is discredited because of firing, then people start looking back at old cases. Well, yeah, he filed a false police report. Chaves did not respond to messages Saturday about his firing. Well, he's not going to. Records show that in the midst of a divorce in 2014, Chaves entered his home to find his wife had left him a note saying that she had sold a dining room set and 4 theater chairs to a neighbor. Chaves then vandalized the furniture and filed a false police report with the Contra Costa sheriff, saying he had returned home to find the damage. The neighbor, who agreed to pay $1,100 for the chairs and table, was watching through a window unbeknownst to Chaves. Eventually, Chaves admitted he filed a false police report, telling investigators, I've been going through a very nasty divorce and became upset when we saw the note from his wife. So I'm going to stop there. There's a link in the description box below if you want to go read the whole story. Well, I was at the end. Let me just go to the end, but I'm going to put the link below. It says Ahern was highly critical of Chaves, a 7-year veteran. Oh, stand back. Just because he's a veteran doesn't mean he's all of a sudden now going to become a good cop. The story was produced as part of the California Reporting Project, a collaboration of more than 30 newsrooms across the state to obtain and report on police misconduct and serious use of force records unsealed in 2019. They just unsealed them. That's the thing. But let's go back for a second here. He says, I've been going through a very nasty divorce. I became upset. So what happens when you're out on the street and he all of a sudden gets some guy he doesn't like, and all of a sudden, maybe the guy's giving him a hard time and so forth, and how's he going to contain? He can't control his emotions in the home. How is he going to control them on the street? It's a good question. You say, well, look, you know what? Cops are human. This guy filed a false police report. This guy lied to the cops. He is a cop. He got fired for it. Now he's rehired because he's got personal growth. Yeah, until the next incident. I want to know what you guys think. Story in the link to the story in the description box below. News Now You Type on a Tuesday. Needing my coffee as always. You know how it goes, guys. Those are the rules of the game. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I gotta go. Thank you and happy Tuesday.